Shalom, family. Glory be to God, and blessed be the Lamb. I hope the evening finds you at peace. Let's hop right into what we're going to talk about. A little talked about a topic by me. I should talk about it much, much more. I've spoken on it once or twice over the last 3 or 4 years. But we're going to talk about it tonight, kind of revisit it. The topic is going to be gang stalking. It was a term that was first coined in the early 2000s when a lot of victims, they couldn't figure out why all of a sudden they woke up one morning and their life was totally flipped upside down. Co-workers, friends, family, everybody victimizing them. Everybody lying. Everybody acting strange. Everybody acting like they don't see what's going on. Every last one of the victimizers are devils, and demons, and spirits. Every last one of them. But back to you, the one who they victimize. Who are you? And why do they victimize you? Because you carried something within you that they can never have. That's the first thing. Second thing, what is within you is greater than what's out there. The third thing, the spirits and the demons could not take over your body like they took over everybody else's. And in a place like Houston, it's easily 8 out of 10 of the people around you is packing spirits. Easy, 8 out of 10. You're surrounded by them. Now, what are these spirits? Once before, I spoke to them as a fictitious alien character by the name of the Borg. The Borg don't have a body. They are a parasite, parasitic, not even symbiotic, straight up parasitic. They take over the human body and they use it as if it's their own. Worse than symbiotic, they are parasites. Okay? Now, the entire universe was afraid of the Borg. Everything in the known universe that was alive understood that when they seen that black cube, that is a representative of the Borg, and we should run, pack up and leave, because the Borg doesn't fight. No. The Borg comes like an invisible mist. It goes up your nose. It takes over your mind. And before you know it, you are one of the collective, a victim. A victim. Your old consciousness have been removed. And they just take your body over. Once they have taken your body over, then they can invite in other spirits. A multitude of spirits. Okay? Now that is what's going on with the gang stalking. You have the spirits and the demons gang stalking those who they cannot possess. Who can they not possess? Those who have chosen God, or God has chosen them. You really do live in a demonic devil system. A demonic devil system. But back to you, the beautiful one, the one they hate, the one they has made a black sheep, have tried to victimize you in every way freaking imaginable. You think the entire world hates you. Even the Local officials are in on it because they're all a part of a demonic system. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Every last one of them have taken a sworn oath to the devil. I can't say every last one of them. The vast majority of them have. They are certified, verified devil worshippers, members of a cult. Members of a cult. I don't know why they still members, because we killed all their gods. I don't know what they believe in now, but I know for sure that we killed all of their false gods. Yet there they are, standing on their own 2 feet. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? So I want you to understand the depth and the depravity of the gang stalkers. Number one, they're all getting paid, either in dope, gift cards, out-and-out money, prostitution, or they get their hotel, motel room paid by the handlers. Now, you don't have to have done anything wrong, victim, to become their victim. See, all they have to do is be told to go bother you. Here's how they bother you. They'll follow you outside. Every time you walk outside, they walk outside. They will follow your vehicle, shine their headlights on you. Every time you walk outside, it's sirens or the police are flying by. They'll even go so far as to use helicopters. They will turn your lights off. They will mess with your family members. There is nothing that they will not do in an effort to make you do what? Break. Because the only way that they can take over anyone's consciousness if those consciousness have already been broken. And by consciousness, I mean spirit. Broken spirited as other people. Weak, couldn't fight back, wouldn't fight back, and just gave in to the world's devices and justified their own weakness. Be that as it may. Be that as it may. The gang stalker routinely is someone who is impoverished. I'm going to tell you again, it's very easy to get someone hungry to do anything. It's easy to get someone who need their hotel room paid or face the streets to do stupid shit. See? Understand this. These are not like special agents and all of this. And where did all of this come from? Some people think it came from the CIA. But honestly, this has been going on since the days of Jesus. Jesus was the first gang stalking victim. So that means you are in damn good company. If they seen Jesus worthy of gang stalking and murdering him, who the hell are you to complain? In fact, you should want more of the gang stalking. Man, listen. Suffering is the chosen method here. You shall be tested by fire. The chosen method here is suffering and misery. So whenever they try to put some pain on you, hurry up and ask them for more. Because they're helping to wake you up, helping to mold you and shape you. God using them. And they too silly to know it. Ask for more. Start taking your cell phone wherever you go and record everything. Okay? These are not the smartest people on the block. Okay? Now, this goes deeper than you think. Now, a few minutes ago, I spoke of Jesus as being the first gang stalking victim. Trust me, he was. He was. So you in damn good of the company. Now, who was he gang stalked by? The same people who are the great-great-great-great-grandparents of the people who stalked him. These are just their children. Evil is passed along generationally. The bad spirits don't ever leave a fucked up family. That's why you have black sheep. The black sheep is not really the black sheep. Generally speaking, the black sheep is the one who don't fit in with the rest of that crazy ass family. That's the black sheep. And that's all it is. Generally speaking, it's because they are one of God and the family members around them are of the devil. Now, why God put them there in the midst of the devils is beyond me. The victims of the gang stalkers will find themselves homeless, or they can't find a job. It's because local government officials who are in with it as a corporate structure and with the corporations have gotten together and they have created a list of you. Hear me. They have a list of who the Bible thumpers is. They have a list of the remnants of God. And they harass and stalk and try to make their life a living hell to create a certain mind state of being broken and sad. Because they know that type of low-level ass vibrational frequency will allow demons into that body. Spirits into that body. At least that's their theory. That's their theory. And no, they will never give up. You have to stop them. They don't stop. These are demons inside of human bodies. Evil spirits inside of human bodies. Let me tell you something. There is no such thing as a good spirit. Let me tell you, where all of the good spirits are, they're in one of two places. Waiting on judgment peacefully, or they're already in heaven. Why the hell would a God-fearing spirit, a heaven-bound spirit, come back to earth to relive this shit here? No, they don't. Only the evil spirits never want to leave. You know why they don't never want to leave? Because they're going to hell. And death and death is looking for them. They got warrants. This is why they run. They run from God and they run from death. Those two things there, even the dead fear. Even the dead spirits fear death. So when death walk in, even the dead run out. That's a fact. What you thought? That the dead spirits and the hoodoo gods had an understanding with the death angel? Not even the devil has an understanding with the death angel. Don't nobody but God have an understanding with him. And actually he's one of the loneliest angels I know. You know why, right? He got no friends. You know why, right? Because everywhere he goes, shit die. I'm going to talk to him about that. Maybe he can get himself a girlfriend or a companion or something if he stop all this, what he do naturally. Make shit dead. We're going to work on that. Maybe he'll stop being so dry. He's always dry. Anyway, I'm drifting. So what does the gang stalker get out of it? Well, sometimes you act like a battery. Remember, you are dealing with low vibrational beings. They don't produce their own energy supply. So like vampires, they can take energy from your caused at their hand emotional state. scared, sad, angry, that type of stuff. But the one energy that they are terrified of is rage. Rage. They don't want that kind of energy. That's just too much energy. They like to suck it slow. Rage comes out fast and hot. See? So understand, you as the victim, you have to develop see, each situation is different depending on where you at, your housing situation, be it in a subdivision, in a housing complex with apartments. It all depends on some variables. Have fun with them. Example, here's what I had to do. Well, here's what I used to do. There was this lady who I lived next door to, and she was a part of the gang stalkers. And so every time I walk outside, she walk outside because she knew I was going to walk outside, sit down peacefully with my coffee, with 2 cigarettes and 1 joint. And she knew that I like to do this peacefully. So every time I walk outside, she'd walk outside. Guess what I did? It pissed her off. Every hour on the hour, I would open my door, and then I would shut my door and sit back down. And I'd hear her door, and she poke her head out. He ain't there. I wait another hour. I open the door, and I shut it back, and I sit back down. A day and a half of that, she was pissed off. But she gave up because she caught on. He's making a fool of me. Yes, I'm having a little fun with you. I'm having a little fun with you. See, there's all kinds of ways. All I'm saying is, don't underestimate them. Half these bastards is not they self. They not they self. And there really ain't nothing that they won't do. It's just not. It never has been. They've been doing this here for 4,000 years. This is nothing new. It's just we're in a different time. The motivating factor is now, don't nobody really know because it's too late. It's too late. What the gang stalking, here's what's crazy about it. What the devil's gang stalking was meant to prevent or to stop has already happened. It's already happened. So they really have no more need for the gang stalking. They don't. Because it didn't stop what's already has happened. What it was meant to stop was our arrival, our waking up. Did it stop us? They've been infiltrated anyway. They've been infiltrated anyway. So we don't know why they do it at this point. Except there's nothing else left for them to do. This is done at this point out of outright hate, not because they have an achievable objective. No, they don't. It's outright hate of you, who they don't know, have done nothing to them to deserve any of their misbehavior or their mischievousness towards you. They have no explanation for it. It doesn't even cross their mind as to why. They couldn't explain it. They couldn't explain it. And last but not least, some of the closest people to you, i.e. family members, people in your same race. I'm going to tell you something about the victims. The victims include every nation, race, culture, and tongue. Why do you think that is? Because, just like America, Jesus have a representative and a believer in every nation, race, culture, and tongue. See? So, in all of these nations, you have gang stalkers and victims. All of them. It ain't just America. All of them. It just coupled here with some isms. These isms would be Zionism, racism, have I left one out? And Nazism. Just isms. Some of them, they just got isms, man. Just isms. Nobody knows where these isms came from. Not at the beginning. Because man wasn't born with isms. He gave himself isms. He has created his own isms and then became it. So because of this, everyone else has to suffer. But there's good news. This one's almost over. This one's over. I keep saying, I don't even know why are you doing this. It's too late. It's too late. What the whole program or the gang stalking program was designed to do was to stop something from happening. You idiot. It's already happened. Or are you just this broke at this point that I'll do anything for money? If that's the case, well, then that's the case. Hungry belly gotta be ate. I mean, a hungry belly must be fed. I get it. I get it. But say that's what it is. Don't act like you were some agent of some vast-ass organized movement. No, you failed. The devil failed. The government failed. Agency failed. Capacity failed. It all freaking failed. You know why it failed, right? Because you're standing up against God himself. Now, you take that to bed with you here. So now, if you're going to align yourself on the other side of the Almighty, then that's what it is. It's just war. But let's be honest about it. It's not because of nothing you hate. It's just because you're weak. You don't, man, listen. I know how to hate. Can't nobody out hate me. The kind of hate that I can exhibit would be perfected hate, perfected rage, perfected wrath, perfected anger. The operative word is perfected. Perfected. You, on the other hand, sir, you get mad. You get sad. You get angry. And the same shit that made you angry will exist necessarily so tomorrow. Okay? Not so with me. Not so with me. They don't know how to hate you properly. Sort of like they don't know how to love anything properly either. They neither know, let me say this again. They love nothing properly and they hate nothing properly. See? They just don't. They're kind of hard to take seriously at some point. But I want to wrap this up now. I want to wrap this up. I think I've given you enough information. I meant to connect it to the synagogue of Satan, that group of people who is driving everything. Everything. So I may have to do in part 2. There is a direct connection between the agents and the actors and the synagogue of Satan that we know to be members of a rogue nation. Members of a rogue nation. And if they blow some more horns, I'll just take another 30 minutes and then break it down to you. If I was them, I'd be quiet. Because I'm trying to wrap this up. But if you want me to break down the connection between that person and that nation and that race and that synagogue and all of the evil in the world, I will. I got time. I ain't sleepy. And ain't it summertime? I don't know. I don't even know what time it is, date, day, or nothing else. You know why? Because I don't care. I don't care what day it is, what time it is, or the month, or the year. It doesn't exist. But it does for you. It does for you. Enjoy the rest of your night. There is a definite connection. I am source. I am seven. I am one.